After a week 1 letdown on Monday night, the Chicago Bears come out and give up 52 points to the Detroit Lions after they guaranteed a win. Y'all know we're going to talk about it and break it all down, but you got to hear this music first.
You are now tuned in to Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of Chicago Bears Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bears. After my son went out there and whooped that team ass in flag football, the Chicago Bears got their ass whooped in real football. 52-21. And I'm at a loss for words. C-Dub, you called this game, brother. You called this game. What is your initial reaction to the loss that the Chicago Bears took today?
What a shit show. Shout out to Shauna Shit Show on TikTok. That's one of the best TikTok panels. You better go ahead and check that out if you ain't checked it out yet. Everything was bad today. We could just start with Ben Johnson. And I'm not just going to blame the entire game on this moment, but this way it all turned on that third and fourth down when he called 2 quarterback sneaks. That was awful. It seems like the Bears really couldn't get a foot back into the game after that blunder. The offensive line, once again, brainless and dumb ass penalties at the most inopportune times. False starts, holdings. It's just annihilating this team early in this season. Ben Johnson's refusal to run Cal Monangai is strange to me. I can't wait till he speaks. I hope somebody asks him this question. The wide receivers, even though Rome Odunze probably had a career day, seven receptions, he went over like $140. This still was a little lackluster. I feel like the weapons are being used. Cole Kmet is just out there just blocking and just running routes for no reason. DJ Moore is not getting a lot of touches. It's just like we're not using our weapons out there on the football field. Defensively, I said before the game, we have to get pressure on Jared Goff. He's a statue. He's not going nowhere. No sacks recorded today. The running backs of the Detroit Lions had a horrible game last week. They absolutely went off, especially Gibbs. He was running away from the Bears defense all second half, especially. Tyreek Stevenson, good Lord almighty, you got cooked. I've never seen you get cooked. It's been a long time since I've seen a single cornerback getting cooked like this in a given game. I don't know what we do there. Maybe you look to replacing Tyreek Stevenson, but he didn't have a particularly great game the first game of the season. It's just all bad. If this ain't a wake-up call for the Bears, getting this 52 points dropped on them in the second game of the season, I don't know what kind of wake-up call they can get. This is all bad, bro. And you know what's the worst thing before y'all go? Seems familiar. This feeling is familiar.
It's what we said and echoed last week. I ain't gonna lie to you, but Steve-O, you was very, very critical of the Chicago Bears early in this game. How you feeling now, bro? You muted.
I said it is what it is. Like it's what I thought. It's what I predicted in my brain. It's what I seen coming. Not only did our coach didn't call a good game. Our head coach did not have call a good game. You're gonna have games like this, but he gonna have to learn quick. But the main problem is this team is just foundationally built incorrectly. And I seen that from the jump. We want to win with flash. We want to win with that. We want to win with this. You ain't even set your identity yet. Because guess what? You don't know your identity. You can't have an identity when you don't establish your trenches yet. So this is my problem that I've been having the last several years with this organization, especially being under Ryan Poles. For you to be a fucking offensive lineman, why is this is one of our oldest offensive linemen we didn't had in a very long time, and it looked like they all rookies, except one, the Hall of Famer. Outside of that, everybody that you done have drafted or picked ain't been up to shit, and that's just the truth. Yeah, we could sing the same old sing song and dance. Yeah, they could get better. Yeah, we get tired. At the end of the day, bro, it don't take that much time to change habit. To it when you gotta, I understand you gotta break habits, and that takes a long time. But to come out to know that you just took this team's offensive coordinator, took their wide receiver coach, took their DB coach.
Wide receiver coach.
I said that first.
Oh, both of them.
I think we took both of them. We did all that. Heard what they said over there and said what they gonna do to us. And we sat there and allowed them to put 50 fucking points on our head in their house. I don't. As far as I'm not one. I'm not C Dub. I ain't care. Y'all older than me. But as my young 25 years of living, no, a team that shows me that type of personality, that type of dedication, that type of attitude, that type of display, that ain't no fucking winning team. No matter what you do to it, and in time, they never turn out to be a winning team. At this point, I don't know what y'all gonna do, but y'all just gotta fucking make it work. Y'all wanted this team, y'all pick the players y'all pick, make it fucking work.
Big bro, what you got for me?
This loss is on Ryan Poles. It's on Ryan Poles. Ben Johnson sucked. Caleb Williams sucked. The defense sucked. The offense sucked. But Ryan Poles, my guy, you got to catch this work. You decided to pass up on Jared Verse. You decided to pass up on the gentleman that's in Philly right now. I can't think of his name.
Jalen Carter.
Jalen Carter. You decided to pass up on whoever was available at the number 10 pick this year to draft the tight end. And there's no shade to Colston Loveland. But he wasn't even the top graded tight end in this draft. That's the guy that went to Indianapolis. I'm the guy out of Pittsburgh, Penn State that went to Indianapolis. My mentality is this. You can't draft wants over needs. And that's what Steve-O has been harping on. Drafting wants over needs is dumb when you're dealing with multi-billion-dollar franchises. Multi-billion-dollar franchises. There are teams that have won Super Bowls because they drafted well. There are teams that went to the NFC Championship, i.e. the Washington Commanders, because they drafted well. The Chicago Bears are just the bad news Bears. This is where we are right now. Me personally, like, I've been watching this for 4 decades. I'm not going to allow myself to be salty. I'm not about to be mad at my wife and kids because the Bears lost. I'm just not.
It's buffer.
I'm just not. It happens. Am I lying? A chat, does it happen?
Understood. Yeah.
So
Sure.
like, I'm just not about to, Joe. Like, I can't do it. Watching this team today, and Dub, you mentioned where you thought it went wrong with the 2 4 down plays. For me, everything went wrong when Ben Johnson decided to run a trick play backed up against his own end zone. He did a wild card fake reverse that yielded no positivity. Then it led to the Bears punting the ball again. It was 7-7 at that point, or it's 14-7 at that point, and that's when the things went wrong for me. You're trying to be cute. You're trying to be cute with a team that needs to they got to fight. The Chicago Bears have to fight for every inch, and you're out there being cute. You did a wildcat fake reverse with DeAndre Swift, who struggles running to the outside and the inside. So for me, I'm already on to next week. We got the Dallas Cowboys. They're not a great team either. Maybe we can salvage a 1-2 situation out of it. But right now, Ryan Poles, Ben Johnson, Caleb Williams with the crazy interception that he threw. I ain't even gonna touch on that, but Jesus. There's a lot of work to be done with this team. And it's not just gonna be fixed in the offseason. It's just not.
Absolutely. I understand where you're coming from, Kev, and I think there's a lot of valid points from where you spoke, C-Dub spoke, and Steve-O spoke. I'm gonna still stand on my heel to where I'm gonna say I'm really gonna evaluate this team after the bye week, because that's what Ben Johnson told us before this season started. However, there is a number of things that we cannot let go by. Tyree Stevenson, you got cooked today. And I'm not talking about a slow simmer cook to where you throw the chili in a crock pot and let it cook for a number of hours. We talking about that high heat tomahawk steak cooking that you got to go ahead and make sure where you'll stay good. You got your ass fried today. Caleb Williams, you look a little bit more better. Your feet was a little bit more better today, but this offense looked like trash. This defense, after a great performance on Monday night, y'all look like a pile of shit. This is what this team looked like this week, and I hope that this is a wake up call to where this team actually don't look at themselves as if they're anything better than what they showed today. Y'all are shit. That's just what it is. There is a point in our times to where every single black person has talked to their grandma, talked to their mama, and said something out of line, and your grandmama or your mama say, "Oh shit, this little motherfucker smelling himself." The Chicago Bears are smelling themselves right now. They smelling themselves right now. They look like shit.
That, though, Bobby, because usually smelling yourself means you got a little bit too much confidence.
Yeah.
Nah, exactly.
Hayes,
And that's what this
and
that's what this Chicago Bears team looked like to me. They felt like they was better than what they actually are. And they need to simmer that shit down and actually put it on wax. We like, you know what I'm saying? There's some people that came out and said Steve-O was too critical early on. There's some people that came out and said that we going too hard on the Chicago Bears, calling out mistakes. Hey, penalties is hurting this teams, and a lot of different things is hurting this team, and y'all need to get this shit in order for the simple fact it is only week 2. But
here's
this
the thing.
is not the team that we wanted to see, bro.
The same people that say that we being too hard on the team was the same people that last year after the preseason, when we were saying, hey, the offensive line looked like shit, and they were like, what y'all mean? We had some of the best PFF grades in the offensive line in the preseason, and we proceeded to see a shit offensive line. Some of y'all need to realize that we don't, like, I get it. We just fans like everybody else, right? But we don't say shit just to be saying it here. Everybody on this panel be knowing what the fuck they be talking about.
This is what I be saying all along, bro. And it's not, and hey, you did a hell of a job on Friday's mailbag talking about breaking down all 22. It's not just that we want to watch and create narratives. Me and Steve-O literally talk about this stuff all the time. When you get the end zone film and you say, I bet. What was the call? Where's Caleb head going for the first read? Where's it going for the second or the third read? And then when you get the other view, you're looking at Caleb Williams' feet. You're looking at their trenches. We don't do this shit for fun. We do this shit for the love of the game. We do this shit for the love of the game. Nobody plays around with this shit because we want to see a winner in Chicago. We want to go out there and put it out there on wax for the fans to go out there and follow somebody that's actually going to put the fucking work in to say that this shit is unacceptable. We're going to go out there and watch the all 22 this week, and we're going to break that shit down and let you know. These goofballs out there made a bunch of mistakes. Ain't no rookies on this offensive line. How the fuck y'all steady getting all these pre-snap penalties and causing these penalties and doing a bunch of dumb shit and like it
Fucking hands
bro,
to the face and shit.
it's unacceptable, bro. It's unacceptable. Again, I'm not gonna completely go in on this team, but
But
at the end of the day,
but that's
we
my
need to
thing.
be better.
But that's my thing. I come from the mindset of a coach because that's all I used to talk to. That's all I used to. You get on the team, you get on their ass now, so you don't build no bullshit. You
Hey, Hayes,
building
you see my text?
bullshit now because now you're accepting stuff. You're building up bad habits. You're letting you're saying everything that's okay just because it's week 2. That's okay. No, the fuck it's not.
Not me.
It's not okay. No matter if it's
It's
week
not
one,
okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want production every time and good production.
100%, brother, and I agree with you right on that. But
And so do your wives. So do your kids.
yeah,
They
Wow.
want good
before
production.
I told you you've been drinking
That's
Mad Dog,
bro.
bro.
Like this is what I'm saying. And Kev said I was sure when I asked how much he been drinking, bro. That's
Bro.
crazy.
I'm good. I can't be.
But all right, fellas, before we start talking about the defense of the Chicago Bears, we're gonna go ahead and take a moment, take a little breather, and these people right
Woosah.
here from our sponsors from DraftKings.
What's going on, y'all? It's Hayes. You guys already know. I'm one of the biggest sports fans out there. I'm a fan of every single sport, from NBA to MLB to NFL, even UFC. And so, because of that, I have teamed up with DraftKings Sportsbook to get you guys a deal. New customers can bet $5 and get $200 instantly in bonus bets. That's $200 instantly in bonus bets. All you got to do is use our promo code Bear Central. It's just that simple. You already know the name of the channel. You're here watching us. You can take the next great touchdown that is coming and you can bet on it. Stay in on the action and use your bonus bets on DraftKings same game parlays for shot and even bigger payouts. And if you love the thrill of live betting, DraftKings got you covered. You can bet on live in-game progress games as they happen. If sports betting is not yet available in your state, don't even worry about it. You can still join in on all the fun with DraftKings daily fantasy sports and have a shot to win cash prizes. Again, teamed up with DraftKings, got an exclusive deal for you guys. $5 can get you $200 instantly in bonus bets. Go to DraftKings and sign up and tell them they sent you. Peace.
Y'all heard that. Let them know that Hayes mother just sent you, and type in Chicago Bears Central so you can go ahead and get them instant bonus bets, man. I know a couple. DraftKings hooked me up, so make sure y'all go ahead and get y'all a little money on so y'all can go ahead and bet around the entire NFL because the Bears ain't gonna eventually give you no damn money. Ain't gonna give you no money. They hurting us.
Unless you
But
bet against them.
but yeah. Defense. 52
What defense?
points.
Ain't
Was
no
there
defense.
even a defense out there? And I just want to go real quick. I'm looking at my defense, man. This is a defense that played pretty damn well for 3 quarters last week. And they absolutely showed that they can go out there and make some impact plays. I looked at Montez Sweat. You could have had you a sack, but that was called because of some penalties. I looked at Tyreek Stevenson. You got yourself cooked out there. I looked at Jalen Johnson, suffered through another injury. I looked at this defensive line, no pass rush whatsoever. Fellas, I'm gonna start off with Steve-O because you was cooking, man. What you think about your defense today on the Chicago Bears side, bro?
Hit that like button.
This line ain't it. And when your line ain't it, you expose the whole defense. That's just simply it. We already down. We already got Kyler, who might be out another week. We just lost Jalen again. Like when you already don't have your star corners, it's mandatory that you get to the quarterback. And not only that, it's in your favor for 2 reasons. It's in your favor. You have 2 rookie guards right in front of you that bitched y'all all day. And 2, you got a quarterback that can't run for shit, but he
Somebody
ran
got
today.
heavy feedback. I don't know if y'all watching another video or something.
Yeah, I
Somebody
am getting
watching
feedback.
Run it down.
TV.
Yeah, it's coming from somebody.
It's not me.
I hear like
It ain't Big Kev this time. It
like
ain't me.
somebody. It sounds like somebody in the kitchen or some shit.
Now, somebody
But
got a TV on.
See, I just muted my mic, so it's not mine. It may be. Is it Dub?
I don't have a TV on and that,
Is your
nobody
people
around.
talking in the background?
I think your mic, you on your computer mic.
Yeah, it's Dub because I just muted him and didn't hear it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
you,
I
Doug.
think he on his commuter. He on his computer mic. His computer mic. Though.
Commuter mic.
Commuter.
Shit, might be.
But
Oh, that's the ladies talking in the background.
yeah, you better
But
not.
I'm saying, I
Yeah.
think it's on.
That's the ladies talking in the
Yeah,
background.
good now.
That's it.
Yeah, but yeah, I just think this D line just not. It ain't enough, and we already had our questions about it, and our questions has been answered. I mean, I think we can look at last week as they was missing some key linemen on their side, and that we just happened to go. Especially we went up against an inexperienced quarterback as well that was holding on the ball in some cases, so we was able to get some sacks last week. Jared Goff is not going to sit there and let y'all. But I can't even say that because 80% of the game it was a perfect pocket. It was a perfect pocket. So like I'm saying it now. Montez overpaid. We're not getting enough from you. I don't know what the fuck we're going to get something from you, but what you're getting paid for and the results we're getting is not enough. Javon, we need you to step up. Run game, regardless of that. Y'all got y'all ass gashed to the whole game. You gotta hold yourself to coming. You gotta hold you Billings. All y'all gotta hold yourself to some pride level. To we not letting you come through this line no more. And then when it comes outside of that, I mean, the linemen played but they, once you get through that line and these running backs get through that first line, it's hard to bring them down. Corners, we Tyreek. I don't fucking want to talk about Tyreek no more. Tyreek got his ass smoked, and he usually get his ass smoked against the best wide receivers because he's not the best corner on his league on our team. So it is what it is, bro. Like when it comes down to it, we were relying majority since from the beginning. We've been relying on this secondary for the majority of this whole core.
Mm-hmm.
The D line needs to get addressed.
See, Doug, what you got for us, bro?
I think Steve hit it right on the head, but I'm gonna focus it a little. I'm gonna dumb it down to Montez Sweat. We can no longer rely on this guy to be the top rusher. We can't expect him to do anything. We could just expect him to be on the field. That's it. I'm done expecting impact plays from Montez Sweat. He just cannot do it. So as a whole, as a defensive line, we need to start working together in tandem, maybe work some stunts in there, maybe some more blitz, because pressure is not getting to the quarterbacks. And Montez Sweat should not be given the burden of being the number one pass rusher on this team because he cannot do it. And he has not did it in 2 years. So
here's the thing.
Thinking that he can do it.
And you're perfectly right on that, right? Like he's shown he can't be trusted to be the guy on the pass rush. But what does that mean? That means that we still need to look at the scheme. We need to look at trying to free up people other than just him. If that ends up being the case, if we're saying that we can't trust him, like all those things are right. But the problem is like, all right, cool. But where are we going to go to now? Because the offense, the defensive line as of right now was built around hoping this motherfucker was going to be able to bring enough, and you just need somebody on the opposite side of that to just keep the offense honest and not double team him. Now it's looking like, hey, no, man, like whether it's coming from the middle with Javon, whether it's coming from the other side, whether you gotta put a corner on that side, blitzer, you're gonna have to do something because
you can't
just trust Montez anymore.
We can't just send four.
Yeah,
and that's a problem. Like, don't get me wrong, not every single defense in this league can send four.
Agreed.
But we can't send four at all. Like at all. Like whenever we send four, I have no trust that we're gonna get a sack. I just don't.
That's because ain't none of them, like as far as the defense is concerned today. Because last week, like I didn't have it out for those guys. Like they did everything they could to keep us in this game. This week they look completely outclassed. like
Well,
completely.
yeah, it's a better.
From Dennis Allen to it's not just a better offensive line because they got rookies on their offensive
No, I
line.
think it was the quarterback.
It wasn't even just Jared Goff.
It was. I can't even. It was the line and Jared. I'm
like
saying,
but
when it's an 80% clean pocket for Jared Goff.
I'm saying that the Chicago Bears defense did not take advantage of the weaknesses of the Detroit Lions. They didn't. That's what Green Bay did last week. They were like, oh, they got rookies out there. We're going to go out there and take care of business. And the Chicago Bears didn't. They didn't do no stunts. Dennis Allen didn't do anything exotic this week for me.
We did do stunts, actually. It just didn't work.
They didn't work.
That's what I'm saying. They didn't work. And that's the problem.
Yeah, that's problematic. Like, can we do something to confuse these guys?
We can't.
Can we send a safety? Can we send a cornerback? What they did, they tried with Jalen Johnson.
Everything you said, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Everything you said, he tried. They just didn't do nothing.
I can't give the defense a pass this week. I can't.
No, they get no pass this
how
week.
Could you?
Now I will say this: first drive, kick the ball out of bounds. They got to go 60 yards.
Yeah, I give them a break.
Second time they scored, I think that was the fumble or that was the fumble. They scored short field. Third time they scored was the interception. They scored, and then the refs holds us at the end of the half.
Yep.
To take away the opportunity to go away down just 21-14 as opposed to 28-14. But the Chicago Bears, bro, it's just so many different things that's wrong with this team that we can't even talk about it enough. We'll be here for 2 hours. We'll be here for 2 hours.
I ain't gonna lie. Everything that's a problem last year is still a problem.
I think it could be fixed.
That's the
problem. But it's
but that's why we sound like battered wives.
But
we do. When you say, oh, I think
Kev, the
he's
problem
gonna change.
is right now is what is looking to me is the players.
It's not
like
just players.
That's what it's looking like
for the most part to me.
That's what it's looking like to me. Simply
what do you mean, nephew?
What I mean is that yes, coaching has their flaws, but when you go out there and you commit pre-snap penalties, dumbass penalties while the game is going on, not going out there and executing through tackling, not going out there and executing and catching the ball when Caleb Williams is finally hitting you in the numbers or in the hands, that's a player issue. That is not absolving the coaches of anything, but it's saying that everybody needs to get on one accord. That's all I'm saying. Everybody needs to get on one accord. Like this right here, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we still got 16 games left, something like
15
games left. So the season is not totally lost. But last time we seen this Chicago Bears team go out there and get their teeth kicked in and fumble a game was the Commanders game last season,
and they never recovered.
But I think that's the issue that I think that's the conclusion.
How do you reel in all these players to say, hey, this season is not over? You know what I'm saying? Because we've seen this team fold and say it's over.
Do you think they got the character, nephew, to
I don't think
bounce
so.
back
It's
from
to
this?
be determined.
Who's the leadership on this team that can help them back? They got great leadership in Grady Jarrett.
I agree.
Ben Johnson, he's the head coach. Y'all told me y'all like his leadership qualities. This is where it's going to be put on the front of the
Especially
fucking movie theater. Can you propel your team after a disastrous first couple weeks? It couldn't get any worse. How you gonna come out of this shit? How?
I think that you got to, hey, guys, got to
Who play next week? The Cowboys?
Play the Cowboys next week. And that offense, they can put up numbers.
They can score.
So for my defense, what are you going to do? For my offense, what are you going to do?
Goodness.
The same thing
I just realized Stevenson got to check either Pickens. Oh my God.
Oh, he's getting cooked the whole game. He's getting cooked, bro. Don't even worry about it.
I'm not even holding you, bro.
I don't think
Stevenson looking like his ass need to get pushed down the depth chart.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. It might just be the truth that we ain't got the right players.
And
as usual.
Because at the end of the day, most of the players say we set the standard.
They do.
This is the same fucking vibe. The culture ain't switched.
It feels
This
a little
ain't
familiar.
this ain't nothing. It ain't familiar. It's them. It ain't even familiar. It's them. They ain't hiding. This ain't Michael Jackson with his kids with a mask on walking down the street. We see this nigga gloved all out. We see it. Beat a jacket. We see it. It's clear.
Again, and I feel you, Steve-O. Again, it's not the end all be all because there's still games to be played. Again, for me personally, I think this is a great evaluation point into the bye week because after the bye week, there's no time off. There's no time off with the schedule, no time off with who's going to come into house. We'll see if they can go out there and tighten it up. But I'm with everybody when they say, "Hey, this shit seems familiar." It does. Ben Johnson is here to stay. He's not getting fired after the season.
Nah.
No, it's not even that. But to me, it just look like Ryan Poles said, "You know what? I'm gonna go find Joe Tooney." Yeah,
say this.
I don't think
he's going to be.
Line is a.
No, I'm not talking. I'm not saying it's not. It's not. It's not about the
selections to bring them in. Was
no.
That's not my point.
Option.
That ain't my point.
They had the penalties. 1 and 2. Ben Johnson will be on a chopping block if this team is losing at a
he's not getting fired, bro.
Let me say this: if the Bears win 3 games, it's rough. It's going to be tough
rough, but
Ben
he
Johnson,
fired.
bro.
I don't think
There's a chance he wouldn't be the first.
They made too big of a deal of it, Kev. They're not firing Ben Johnson. They're like the Bears can go 0-17 this year. They're not going to fire Ben Johnson after year 1.
They're not.
They're not.
I don't even think that was the point. I think the point is Poles is the point.
Also,
that's the main point. You pick these motherfuckers. You pick these guys, and this the problem. That's why I was trying to go to. You're supposed to set the culture. You went out to go get Kevin Byard and Joe Tooney, Jonah Jackson, thought they gonna fix this. No, nigga, you supposed to fix this.
I think those were good additions, though. Personally,
I get it, but you don't. That's adding bubble gum and tape to a sinking ship. Fix the damn boat. That's my whole point with Brian Poles. He's been trying to fix the damn boat with bubble gum and fucking tape instead of just building a new fucking boat.
He was trying to fix it with
that interior
interior
O-line for all those guys that came over here. Drew Dahlman, we knew he was one of the best centers in the league. Joe Tooney was the best guard.
I'm not talking about production. I'm talking about culture right now. That's what I'm talking about.
Right, but my thing is when you bring in a Hall of Famer in Joe Tooney, you bring in one of the guys from Atlanta.
I don't think 4 players gonna change a culture, Bobby.
Okay, that's fair.
That's my point.
Okay, that's fair. I get.
I get what I get what both you guys are saying. Like, yeah, not just 4 players are going to change the culture, but it could be a start. Like, you have to start somewhere. You're not just going to change.
You're supposed to start with upstairs. That's my point.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. But once you brought in Ben Johnson, and one of the things Ben Johnson was focused on was the thing he was focused on is I want to make sure that when I come in here, my GM isn't going to get fired a year later. Right. They kind of made when Ben Johnson and Ryan Poles, their chemistry got built, whatever it is, it was already decided at that point that Poles was going to stay for a while.
I think that's a hell of a point too,
and they need to. That's the only way it works. That's the only way it works for real.
Because, and I'm pretty sure y'all agree with me when I say this, and I'm gonna just keep it short. Ryan Poles has showed that he gonna draft according to what the needs are for said head coach. If you look at when his draft selections when it came to Matt Eberflus, Javon Dexter, Zach Pickens, Tyreek Stevenson, et cetera, those players fit to what Matt Eberflus was saying. This season, this offseason, we look at Ryan Poles and his draft selections kind of fit to what Ben Johnson was looking for. Let's go get another tight end. Let's go get a left tackle. Let's go get this. Let's go get that. I think that's a collaboration thing. So if Poe's gonna get the smoke, Ben gotta get the smoke too. He got time. Hey, these next few weeks is gonna be a measuring stick for the success for this season. It's not the end all be all for the entire time that Ben is here, but it's definitely gonna be something that's listed for sure.
Both their contracts end at the same time, correct?
I believe so. At this point,
They're a package deal.
I agree with you. I think they're a package deal until now. I do think at the end of the 3 years, there's a chance that they can go different GM and keep Ben Johnson. But I think that them giving that means we're going to have Ben and we're going to have Ryan Poles for 3 years.
If they do that, you're starting the cycle all over again.
Brett, thank you, big dog. Appreciate you.
the super chat, Brett. Super
It's a
chat.
few of them.
Brett.
It's a couple of them in there.
My lady is a Raiders fan, so we're going to the game in 2 weeks. I envision us going into the game 3-0 or 2-1. Compare Genty to our Genty Light and Manan guy. We cannot lose to Eber Douche. This team needs to wake up. They do. They the Walking Dead right now. Not even gonna lie.
Yeah. Yeah. If they can't come together after this, man, say goodbye. Say goodbye to this season.
I mean,
What a start.
I talked so much the month before the season how important it was to not get off to a 1-3 start.
Oh my goodness.
They got to win these next. I firmly believe, especially even worse now, seeing how things is. If the Bears are 1-3 going into the bye week, it's a 4 or 5 win season, my boys.
but shout out to y'all for following us. 20,000 plus.
This nigga is gone, bro.
I'm not.
Stay away from the mad dog.
Kev.
I'm not.
You
I don't even do
remember
mad
when we
dog.
both had to tell Bobby he's gone when he thinks he's not gone? This is us telling you now, Kev. You're not Kev right now.
Ask me a math problem. I can answer it right now.
That's not.
I can. Like, I really can.
Yeah, we finna roll.
Yeah, we finna roll, bro.
I'm just saying, like the chat been.
Kev.
All right, I'm back.
Chill.
I'm back quiet.
I ain't been like that in a minute.
Don't let that nigga leash you.
I'm back quiet because I can't
Drink water.
Water is fine. I'm good.
Bro, we're finna go put a whole pork shoulder on the grill.
Right now we know why, because he told us his wife gone. He depressed. That's what Kev would be sad when his wife gone, bro. Like,
Heck, she was gone last week. She
oh,
but I wouldn't know that.
Go
if I
ahead,
was-
Bob. I'm sorry. Don't let me take over the show, Bob. It's
Nah,
your
you
show,
good,
bro.
You good, brother. But hey, this Bears team, man, oh my God, they look.
Caleb's not getting benched, so
He's
y'all better
good.
forget about it.
He not getting
Bro, I'll tell you this right now. You're right. But the fact that the game ended and Tyson was starting, oh no, they on that all week. They're gonna be no. It's clear he wouldn't have put him in if he wasn't gonna start him. He wanted to get a test before it was week 3 with him. You already know what the Bears fans are gonna say, my boy.
Not hurting. No, Ozzy is not hurt. And like I said, and I want to say this before we get final thoughts.
But they need to start Tyson. Start Tyson.
Hold on, wait a minute, Hayes. You might be right. SP just gave me a weird compliment, so I might be drunk. I'm gonna stop.
Oh, we already know SP. No,
He on you
SP.
now. Yeah, listen.
That's SP.
It's a wrap. I'm done.
SP is like old boy from Boondocks. I like you and I want you.
I like it and I want
Yeah, that was the warrior. I ain't down for that.
So let's get ready to roll up out of here. Steve-O, what's your final thoughts, bro? C-Dub. we got it clear from
fucking 2 in a row.
Hayes. Big Kev, you got final thoughts, brother? So I guess that's it. Those are the final thoughts from everybody up here on the panel. Die-hard Chicago Bears fans who have been let down. Right now, we can be sitting at 1-1, but we are sitting at 0-2. It's a big-ass donut times 2 for the Chicago Bears. Me personally, I'm looking at this whole thing, and we're going to see where we go from here. Ben Johnson, I was told that you a guy that's paying attention to details. I need to see better details because this offensive line is constantly hurting this team. Players are constantly hurting this team on the defensive side and the offensive side. That's not including the offensive line. And we can't continue to carry this over if you want to see this team win football games. But hey, that is it from us today, y'all. We appreciate y'all, man. We hope y'all enjoyed this post game because, it is sad to give up 52 points in a football game.
The nerve of these motherfuckers.
Middle fingers in the chat.
yes, middle fingers.
Middle fingers in the chat for the Chicago Bears, man.
Because that's what they deserve.
Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. The voicemail line is open. Y'all already know we going to go ahead and knock those out during the week. The number to do so is 773-242-9336.
God, I can hear y'all.
Again, we are the number one spot for everything Chicago Bears, even when they smell like a trash can with open chicken juice in there. It is what it is. We appreciate y'all, though.
That shit
Peace
just
out,
made
man.
me mad. Why you just